Auction house flipping is a very good method, but it can also be very complicated for some people because they don't really know what to flip or what to look for. So that's what I'm going to go over today. To start off, the first item I'm going to go over are Enchanted Books. So pretty much what you do is you buy 16 tier 1 books and then you craft them into a tier 5 book. You should be able to make around 250k to like 2 mil depending on what books you're flipping. The books that you're going to be looking for are Legion, Wisdom, and Rejuvenate. These are the books that you're probably going to see yourself most likely flipping. Rejuvenate would be for early game, mid game would be Wisdom, and late game would be Legion. Legion makes the most money, and then so on, so on. When flipping these items, make sure you're not going to end up wasting money or losing money, because that's not good. But what you would be wanting to look at is how much you're spending per book, and then multiply that by 16 to see how much you're going to spend, and then compare that to the price that you can sell it for. For example, as you can see, Rejuvenate books are for 35k, so you'd multiply that by 16, and I would go until I see the cheapest Rejuvenate 5 book, which seems to be around 800k. So I do see that I would make some money, which is good. The next item that we're going to be looking at are dungeon items. I'm very familiar with flipping them as I do it a lot. To start off, what you want to look for in dungeon items are the stars and the next item like similar to it in the price. So for example, if there's a Necron chestplate that's 4 stars, that goes for whatever 30 mil, and then the next one is 32 mil. This is just example, this isn't even realistic, but then you would see how much you'd make, which is 2 mil. If you don't even know what items to look for, to where to even to start, I'll give you some of the items I flip. I flip Shadow Goggles, Necromancer Leggings, Storm, and Necron Stuff. I make around 2 mil per flip, but it really depends on how good the item is doing, as in how cheap they are. Lastly, the items you can be looking for are items that you can buy off of auction and then reflip them as a buy it now. You can actually make a lot of money off this depending on how lucky you get, but really you can do these with any item depending on if it actually sells, which should apply with all the items I'm teaching you to flip. A way to actually make this productive is when you're about to go to bed, you could just easily bid on a lot of items and then hope that you win at least one. Or you could just do this actively during the day. I don't have an exact item that you might want to flip, but that's okay. You can probably figure out on your own. You can do this with pets, armor, any of that stuff. If you do find an item that's for cheap and only ends in like an hour, you can bid on it and wait. You can also check on like the cheapest bin for that item and see how much you would make. Those are all the flips I have for today. Please consider subscribing as it really helps me and supports me. And I'll see you guys later. See ya.